It's a grand weekend, isn't it, Doctor Who fans? A grand weekend. Good evening. Here again, with this time a review of the Doctor Who magazine issue 614, the cover of which is none other than William Hartnell, the godfather of Doctor Who, the original, the Don Corleone of Doctor Who, without the mumbling Marlon Brando, of course. So, yes, it's wonderful to see this magazine out again, because it gives us continued insight into the makers of the program and all its periphery around that. Anyway, in today's issue we have Varada Sethu introducing Belinda, the character she's playing in the new series of Doctor Who with Ncuti Gatwa. Today's issue, of course, it's the reason that William Hartnell's on the cover, by the way, is because Waris Hussein is interviewed in here, and also we have a review of Marco Polo, one of my favourite yet unseen stories, and one I can't recall because, being of a very young, small, petite age in those days, a Sprog, a miniature, shall we say, a pocket-sized version of me, I don't remember seeing it, or at least vaguely. I remember seeing, obviously, William Hartnell, other stories, but not that one in particular. Anyway, shall we begin by bypassing all the usual periphery? Actually, no, we won't. Russell T going on about scrolling through his memories, looking forward to season 2. I'll let you read all about him and that there. Again, the Ninth Doctor and Rose reunited in the audio event. I'm sure you're aware that's happening, of course. Yes. And of course, the Tomb of the Cybermen is going to be re-shown at Riverside Studios shortly, on Saturday, 8th of March. So if you want to go and see it there, book your tickets. Cybermen get a vinyl treatment on record day this year with 10th Planet, narrated, of course, by Annika Wills, who played Polly Wright in that era. Again, we have the Savages shown at the BFI on Friday the 20th of Feb, which of course would be a couple of days ago. Sorry, yeah, 2 days ago. Again, Gallifrey Forum with the usual periphery. I didn't realise, by the way, it showed a picture of, where is it? It showed a picture of the saucer used on the moon base for the Cyberman landings. They actually used that model of the Cybermen in the Dulcum Museum and the Dominators. I didn't realise that model prop was shown there in the background. Very, very interesting. I never knew that. Again, meet Belinda, or Varada Sethu. Very nice she is, I'm sure. There we are. 20 years ago, we had the beginnings of the new era of Doctor Who in 2005. Again, an era which was celebrated by Russell T. Brought it back, shall we say. Search for the villain inside yourself. We have, of course, Call Me Master, Mr. Sacha Dhawan, of course. And of course, he's interviewed in this magazine. Actually, I saw a very funny YouTube video about him the other day going around the studios of Big Finish. It's very funny, that. I think you should watch that on YouTube. Very funny. In the style of Peter Davison, when he always messes things up in the Comic Cons and things. Coming out of the TARDIS, again, the reference to LGBT plus History Month. Right, An Earthly Child, Waris Hussein interviewed there. Again, a lot of personal recollections there by Waris. Again, a lot of comments about William Hartnell there, which of course he was a product of his time. Let's realise that, folks. Again, we have some pictures there of Mark Eden from the Radio Times cover, of course, which was the first Doctor Who cover of it. I had it myself, sold it on eBay a while back. Marco Polo reviewed. There's 200 production colour photographs of Marco Polo in existence, all the telesnaps by John Cura, and of course there's some missing ones. But I think, obviously, I believe Waris Hussein did a few, was it the first 2 episodes he did? Done a telesnaps for that. The Roof of the World, yes, of course. Again, Our Man Worthington, which of course relates to the actor who was in the Claws of Axos, who played the American. Oh, of course, Under the Hammer. I've read this too. Well, we had the prop store with all those costumes they recently had up for auction. I was looking to bid on those, but prices. Again, Vengeance on Varos revisited. Of course, there's been many of actors. I think I've seen some actors who've been in the new series from that. Was that like the lady who was in Vengeance on Varos? I think she was. Wait a minute, she was in one of Matt Smith's episodes? I can't remember now. I know she was in one of those. Again, we've got A Day with the producer John Nathan Turner. Getting a retrospective on that to celebrate him. A comic strip. And again, we have a review of Flick Spearhead from Space. Nesting Consciousness. Comic strip I'll let you read. Robots of Sherwood. Robot of Sherwood. Peter Capaldi story. Very good. Reviewed. Shelf Life. The collection box set season 7, of course, which is imminent any day now. You should be getting your copy through the post. So thank Posty when he comes or she comes. Thank them profusely for their delivery skills. I love them as always. Mondasian Cyberman Spare Parts there reviewed, which of course is the original Cyberman origin story. And lastly we have a look ahead to next season 2 with the next issue, which will be out presumably around the time of the issue, which I believe is coming out on the 12th, isn't it? Which is a week before Easter, I believe. Any rate, $10.99 it is. What? It's gone up for £3 already. Anyway, enjoy this wonderful picture of William Hartnell on the cover. He was the man. He's the absolute man. Wonderful man. A wonderful person. And all were who made Doctor Who, including Boris Hussein, etc. And very elaborate. Thank you, Doctor Who fans. Have a great weekend. Enjoy that issue. But more importantly, enjoy whatever you're watching at the moment. If you're watching Classic Who, enjoy. If you're watching New Who, enjoy. If you're watching Season 1 of the New Who, enjoy that. Take care.